Paul-Hoynes ready to go. Did you put a lot of work into this one?
I don't know.
We'll find out.
See.
We'll be the judge.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't have you judge any of the quickies. We'll have the quickie guys judge you.
Okay,
all
right.
right. Here with today's rant, unrehearsed. How many times did you do this in the car on the way over?
Once.
Only once.
Once.
Here's Hoynesy, Paul-Hoynes.
Les. I've been thinking that there's a time. It's time for me to change some things in my life. So I've decided to get a new spirit animal. My original spirit animal was a turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. You get into trouble, you got a house right on your back. Pulling your head, pulling your feet. You're safe. You can withstand a storm. The only problem is if you get somebody flips you over on your back, you got to stick your head out and then flip yourself over. It's not easy, and you expose yourself to danger. But a couple of weeks ago, I'm on vacation. I'm swimming, I'm swimming around, and all of a sudden, like 10 feet away from me, this pelican dives into the water, looks me right in the eyes, and he looks me right in the eye, grabs a fish, gulps it down, and takes off again. So I said, hey, that was a sign. That was a sign. My new spirit animal is the pelican. The pelican. So, the pelican is, it doesn't look real. It looks kind of clumsy flying around, It looks awkward, low to the water, but when it dives, it's very streamlined. And I think, I'm kind of the same way. I got a few bumps. I got to get aerodynamically sound. I got to, straighten out. So maybe this is good for me. And then, then I'm thinking, what would be the spirit animal for the Browns and the Cavs and the Indians? What kind of spirit animal would they have? And I'm thinking, for the Browns, it would have to be a chameleon, right? One of those lizards that, changes colors no matter what object it's on. If it's on a green tree, it changes green. If it's on a piece of wood, it changes brown. So this is perfect for the Browns. They make so many changes. If the chameleon was their spirit animal, no one would see them. But they would be camouflaged. And then maybe they could put it on the logo for their helmet. It's better than the elf, right? It'd be better than the elf. And then I'm thinking about the Cavs. The Cavs, their spirit animals should be a big, like a puppy, like a Labrador puppy. Kind of like bounces around, trips over, has big feet, running into doors, running all over the place, has, a burst of energy for 15 minutes and then goes to sleep for 2 hours. And that's kind of, the Cavs. The Cavs got a lot of young players, but they kind of like that big puppy. They run, they play great for 3 quarters, then all of a sudden, they kind of lie down, take a drink of water and go to sleep for in the 4th quarter and they lose games. So, okay, so that kind of fits. And then I'm thinking the Indians. I used to, the spirit animal I envisioned for the Indians was the Florida panther. Kind of cunning, and this animal, the panther's on the endangered species list. He's cunning. He's found a way to survive, avoid all these hunters. He's got webbed feet so he can hunt in the Everglades. But then, when I look at this off season, then I'm thinking, no, I got to change that too. They resemble the ostrich. The ostrich, that keeps his head in the sand. Mm-hmm. The ostrich keeps his head in the sand while misses everything going on around him. The Indians have kept their head in the sand while the White Sox and the Twins have gotten fat on free agents and trades. All the Indians have done is picked up a second baseman, traded a 2-time Cy Young winner, picked up a backup catcher. Come on, let's go. And then I'm thinking, Les, maybe they were meant to be. Maybe this isn't a big change. Maybe they were meant to be the ostrich. Keep your head in the ground. If you got your head in the ground, you can't see what's going on. No harm, no foul. Until you step between the white lines on March 26th, and the games count.
You're the best. You're the best. March 26th is not right.
And March 20, that's like the season opener.
Yeah, that's just not right.
The earliest ever in history.
Why is that? Was that mandated because of a certain amount of off days in the season?
I guess. I still don't. No one has really come out for and said.
You know what I was thinking for you? What did you call it? The names? What are they?
Spirit animal?
Spirit animal. I don't know anything about spirit animals. But I know about walk-up songs, and I think you, as a a great writer in Major League Baseball. When you walk into that press box, there should be a walk-up song.
Oh, God.
What would it be? Any idea? Come back here next week and give us an idea.
Maybe Purple Haze.
Or Von Hayes,
Yeah,
for that matter. All right.